Hello everybody, today is May 22nd, 2024, Wednesday morning. I've just finished up the main install on the vintage air system here. Just had to finish the crimping. So, we've got the main unit mounted down underneath the dash here. That's all in. All the hoses are routed up through the cowl area. Through the kick panel, then up through the cowl, and then out through where the original fan used to be. All these hoses will be inside the fender, on the fender liner. They're just sitting there for right now. There's 3 connections that you have to crimp. You have to crimp this one and these 2. Again, I mentioned in the last video that Vintage Air tries to get you to buy a over $500 tool to do that. You don't have to. You can buy the same exact tool from Vevor for $125 delivered right to your doorstep. They sell 2 different kinds. They sell this kind, and they sell a kind that has that you use an impact on. And I would not suggest getting the impact. It would be too hard to try to control. So you want to get this thing. It's much easier to control. Does a really good job. You just pump this thing and it vices that jaw right up there. You've got all your different size clamps in there to do your crimps. Right there's your part numbers if you want to screenshot that. But yeah, they did an excellent job. Turned out very nice. This is, I talked about this AC delete cover that I always buy. I put that on there, to finish the firewall, make the firewall look good, but also for a good place to mount this thing, which is your heater control valve. Shuts off warm water to the evaporator inside the car when their air conditioning's on, so they're not fighting each other. Just a nice clean install there. Stay tuned. We're moving right along on this thing. Okay, guys, still Wednesday, May 22nd. Lots of big hurdles getting jumped today. Important stuff. When I did this sunroof in this car, I did a lot of measuring with the original headliner, and the headliner didn't really want to. The original cardboard headliner had 0 give to it. It was stiff as a board, 50 years old. So it was starting to crack and had little problems here and there. So I ended up getting a plastic ABS headliner, one of the replacement ones that you always see. That has a little bit of give to it, which is what we needed. And the reason being is because when you bolt this up and put your sun visors in, there's just a slight little bump right there that needs to fit over the sunroof, and the other headliner had 0 give, so it wouldn't even allow it to go. This has a little bit of give, just enough to get around that. So we're good there. I've got the hole cut for the actual sunroof. This little rubber lip that goes around it has been out for a couple weeks, and it must have, and today's a hot day, it's almost 90 degrees here, and it's expanded a little bit. You can see a couple little wrinkles in it, so before I put that back in, I'll have to put it in the refrigerator to cool it off a little bit, so it'll contract a little bit before I put it back in. You can see I had to cut a hole for the motor for the sunroof, right there. What I'm going to do with that is, this is a piece of the original headliner that was in the Impala. I'm going to have to fill this area in, which I'll basically use a piece of ABS plastic and some fiberglass, and basically make this one solid piece. I'll build a couple of little aluminum brackets to come down, and I'll use a couple of push fasteners to put that up there. That will cover that area. It really is not going to be room for a switch up there, I don't think. I'm still trying to figure that out, if I want to put the switch up in there, or I might put the switch right in the dash where the original defroster switch used to be. Still trying to decide that. I'd kind of like to have it in the dash. I think that would be kind of a cool little way to to utilize that area, but we'll figure it out. Since there's no spot for a dome light in here anymore, what I did is I bought a rear view mirror from a 90s GM F-body, like a Firebird or Camaro, and that has the dome lights built into the bottom of the rear view mirror, because they didn't have dome lights, regular dome lights either. So that'll be the dome light for in here. Plus you've also got the lights that go down in the footwells, so be plenty of light when you open up the doors. That's where we're at now. Of course, this still has to get, you know, I'll get the regular material to cover all that, and then I have to reupholster the shade there. I want that to be black too. So lots of progress being made today. This is all stuff that you wouldn't normally have to do, but since I put this sunroof in here, you have to do some fabrication, do some imagination stuff. Use your imagination to make it work. It's going to work pretty cool. So stay tuned. I'll keep on moving along on this thing. I've got the bodywork done on the hood and also the back bumper. I'll show you that next. So here's our hood. This is all in the urethane filler primer. This thing had a couple little dings on it here and there from being shipped. This is a brand new OER hood. Just a couple little ding dents for being shipped, nothing big. That's all ready to go. This is the back bumper. This was all stripped down to the bare urethane, and had a couple little spots to fix on it, nothing big. And then this is in urethane primer, filler primer now, so this will all get sanded. So moving right along. Once again, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you like the content, you can hit the subscribe button. It's free if you'd like. And hit the like button too if you like the videos. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.